Hey guys, Rascal here again with a brand new review. This time around, I want to talk about not a show in particular, not a movie in particular, but it's more or less of a theory. This one was actually started by a Rascal family member, Hero Central, and he stated a long time ago after, I can't remember if it was, I think it was Pen Zero, after Pen Zero ended, he had this theory that Disney was planning some big crossover event with some of their shows. And a lot of the shows they had on the Disney XD network got canceled after one or two seasons. There was Randy Cunningham, Pen Zero, Tron Uprising. Gravity Falls didn't get canceled, but it did end with this kind of sort of cliffhanger. And with the shows going off, whether canceled or ending on their own because they were out of time, he suggested that there was a crossover coming, sort of like an Avengers Infinity War / Endgame scenario, where because all of the shows had cliffhangers, whether they were canceled or ended, that the characters would return in a big crossover movie. And the last show to go off out of the original group was Star vs. the Forces of Evil, which did have a kind of sort of cliffhanger. It wasn't totally closed because there were still unanswered questions, things happening now with the aftermath of the series. I won't spoil anything. What happened after the event? How are people adjusting to it? And this actually works well with the theory because there was this one show called Futurama. I never watched it because it just looked ridiculous to me. So they did have a clip up online that people were freaking out over. And the worm, I think it was a time traveling or dimension hopping worm. And when it broke, it was going through different realities and dimensions. And then in the background, it went through the Gravity Falls universe, the Star vs. the Forces of Evil universe, the Wander universe, and another one that I wasn't sure where they passed by, but that pretty much confirmed the fact that these shows did share a thing in common with Disney. They had their own they were in their own dimensions, but they were in the same universe. That really did confirm it. But we haven't seen anything about a TV movie being made. I mean, at least I haven't. If you guys have, you could definitely let me know in the comments. But as for this coming true, I think Hero Central is right. That would be an amazing way to bring back all these shows that were gone too soon or didn't finish the story completely to move on to other projects. It'd be a great way to close all of them because it looked like maybe there was some type of gathering happening, like something bigger than the main character's events would have to face, because Randy Cunningham's ending hand where the sorcerer wasn't the biggest villain or the biggest enemy. It was something else that was coming but you never got to see. Pen Zero seemed to end with everything being done, the part-time hero business is over, but then at the end it says, should we start phase 2, and then it activates as the show ends. Gravity Falls, ends, there's a possibility of Bill Cipher returning, he's not totally gone. Star ends with this big, not really a big showdown, but more like the end of an era that the show had within its own universe, and a new era beginning with the Mumins and the humans. And I think that could really just skyrocket the popularity of all these shows. Because Randy Cunningham, I was surprised, had a huge fan base. Because Disney doesn't talk about it, there's no merch for it. I barely see it outside of fan videos and when people bring it up. And I was surprised because it's a really awesome show. Never seen Tron Uprising, so I can't really comment on that. I think I've been recommended that, so I'll have to check it out later. But all these shows, oh wait, there was also one more I didn't mention. Wander Over Yonder had an ending where Kramer Craig revealed they were going to reveal the origins of Hater, and I think Hater's origin that he was actually really an ape that was lost in space, and somehow he got powers, and there was actually really fast hints within the show if you can find them. There was a hint that Hater was from Earth, and that would be the next, like Wander would go to Earth. There was something a bigger threat than Dominator was out there, and we have to save the entire universe, not just the galaxy, but Earth. It was really complicated. They were having really big plans for season 3 when Disney said that they no longer needed any more episodes in the show and just flat out canceled it. But I really think that could be a great idea for all these shows, whether canceled or ended on their own, and people want to see all these shows come back. Have one big crossover movie where it unites all the heroes together to face a bigger threat, some Thanos-like villain that threatens all of their universes. And it would actually be great for all of these fan bases, especially ones that love crossovers or the theories or are big fans of Avengers Endgame and Infinity War. That would be a great idea to have all of these characters come together, fight off a Thanos like villain. Maybe he threatens to wipe out all of each character's universe and wants to unite all the villains there, or have it where they dominate all of Disney or Disney XD. And that would be actually a great idea, and all the possibilities, all these people working together, both on crew members and voice actors, characters, that would be actually a fantastic idea for not Cartoon Network, Disney or Disney XD. So if anybody from Disney is watching this, please put this into action. Let us see a Disney XD / Disney Channel crossover where all the shows that were gone come together to save their worlds and all the Disney universes from evil. I think that would be a great idea. And thank you, Hero Central, for telling us about this theory, because I would actually love for this to happen. There's so much potential because people love doing the crossover with all these little characters. The closest we got was like an online game called Puzzle Ninja or Puzzle Quest or something, and that actually did happen where the characters met each other, and it was from like a little game. But it didn't go anywhere. I think it would do better as a movie rather than a game. Plus, I did love this little picture someone posted where Star really liked Randy Cunningham. He thought he was attractive. I thought that was just hilarious. But let me know what you guys think of this. Do you want to see a Disney XD / just Disney crossover with these characters coming together for a big grand movie that will help all of the shows and their fan bases? Or would you rather just, leave well enough alone and just enjoy the shows for what they have already and just leave it be? All opinions are welcome, of course. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, because I personally would love to hear them and, of course, respond back. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you guys next time. Later!